So I think it's the time to start. Today is a really big challenge. Access control versus CCTV solutions made by Partizan, both basically. So we're gonna speak about really huge challenge because being installer or being end user, you're always facing some different challenges. You know, one of the challenge is what kind of system is best for your solution, for your premise. And basically now today we're gonna speak about big comparison, access control versus CCTV solutions. That will be 4 different places. It will be solutions for the safe parking, safe school, safe office villas, and basically for the safe retail places. So we're going to compare access control solutions versus CCTV solutions. And we will find which one is better, basically, and in which case is the best. So let's start. I thank you very much for joining us today. This is the Friday Talks, and my name is Dmitry, Partizan CEO and owner, and let's start. So the first solution, what I like to try and introduce to you, it will be access control versus ANPR solution. So actually, we will talk about the safe parking, because parking is one of the places where we definitely need some kind of control, because it could be related with the money, it could be related with some crime and everything like that. So all we know that LPR solution, which is license plate recognition solutions, is quite popular if we are talking about CCTV. But again, it's not all. Here we're going to compare classic LPR solution with the access control solution, which is also fine enough and good enough to be part of your system. So we will see which one is the best one and why. So when we're talking about this kind of solution, it's always good to know some different kind of systems which you can offer to your customer. So when we're talking about the safe parking, so first of all, you need to have some kind of control for the entrance and exit. So normally you have a barrier, and basically in this kind of way, you will have ability to control this barrier. So basically what you can see here is the long-range access control solution by Partizan. So this access control solution is definitely can replace your ANPR solution made by CCTV system. So why it's good enough? Because here you have a less complicated system. You don't have to pay some license fee. The software is free of charge. And basically you can achieve some special level of security which you will really want to try. So here what you can see. Here is the access controller. To the access controller, you can connect long-range reader. So each long-range reader can read some tags or stickers or something like that for the range up to 15 meters. So it means if you have a closed parking, which is, for example, your local parking and parking for your staff, or for your workers. So basically you can give some number plate tags, you can give some stickers which can be placed on the front screen, or you can place even some RFID cards, which is fit for the long range readers, to every car which you have as your company car, or for the car of your worker. And basically what you can have here, instead of reading number plates, this long-range reader can read the tags which is placed on the car. So it could be basically commercial cars, it could be private cars, it could be some vehicles and everything like that. Because definitely with Partizan, for the moment, we have a lot of different projects made. Some of them are for the commercial cars, some of them for the heavy vehicles even. And it works fine because in this case, when the heavy duty vehicle are dirty or something like that, so it's quite hard to recognize the number plate. And especially if we are talking about some construction cars and something like that. So the number plate can be placed in some special places. So it's not quite common, and it's not the same like if we are talking about the normal commercial cars or normal cars of the private persons. So in this way, long-range reader can really absorb all these differences and all these problems. So you just have to place the target somewhere, and within the 15 meters difference distance, you will have ability to read this tag basically. So what's happening? When the car with this kind of tag or sticker or card coming to the long-range reader for the distance of 15 meters or less, it will bring the signal to the access controller to open the barrier. So basically the barrier will be open and your car or your vehicle will be inside the parking And the same when it goes outside. So basically it could work with the kind of server where you can manage this remotely, or even you can make it one time. So you just load all the tags or cards to your controller, and then it will start working like an autonomic system. So pluses of the system, basically, like I said, so it doesn't matter what kind of vehicle you would like to track, and you would like to put it in the white list, let's say. So you can open the barrier for any of the vehicle which is equipped with the special tag, sticker, or card. The minuses, of course, you cannot recognize this number plate, and to change the card or tag or something from car number 1 to car number 2, which is not, let's say, registered in the system, is quite easy, because it's more easy just to give your card to your colleague or to your friend than to take the number plate out of your car and give it to someone else. So let's say it's a bit less of security for sure, but again, it's much less expenses for your customers, because basically when we are talking about some small offices, small premises, so maybe you don't want to spend a lot of money, because classical ANPR solution, they are based on the servers. So you have to buy some server, you have to buy some license, you have to buy some expensive devices which will recognize your number plates and so on. So finally, if you have a small company with a small fleet, so basically, I think it's not necessary to buy this high-level equipment, and maybe you even don't need this high level of security. So I think you will be fine with this kind of solution. Again, if you have some kind of a special vehicles, this is solution also good for you, because you can manage that, and it will be more easy to control those dirty vehicles with the special placing of the number plates. And you don't have to care about that. So you just put a tag and your vehicle will be in and out when you need it. And also you can track everything. You can check the timings, you can check the logs, events, and everything which is related to the moving of your vehicles. So which is quite convenient and easy to make. So now, if we're gonna speak about the classical ANPR solution, so Partizan is up to offer you something new, because I think next year, I really hope in January, but maybe it will be in February, we're gonna implement the new Partizan LPR solution, which will be cloud-based. So it means in the classical system, of course, you need the server, you need the license, you need to pay some additional fees, maintenance, and everything like that. But in case of Partizan, you will have ability to use it on a monthly payment basis. So basically, you don't have to run the server, you don't have to buy some hardware and everything like that. You have to buy the camera. This camera should be connected to the internet, and this camera will give you full ability to recognize number plates, to store the number plates in our cloud, and you will be able to make some lists like a black list, white list. You will be able to search some number plates by the numbers. And actually, it will be functioning the same way like it's now for our thermal and face recognition device. So here you can see on the mobile app, it will be small snapshots of the number plates recognized, and it will be some kind of a gallery where you can see all the number plates, where you can search the number plates, and then you can choose and run between the lists, like a white list, black list, and everything like that. So again, you will need some kind of relay or something like that just to open the barrier or close the barrier. So it's another thing which you have to consider. But finally, this will be the NPR solution based on the CCTV, which is much more better and much more convenient than the classic NPR solutions because of the price. And of course, it will be much more secure if we're comparing with the access control solution, which I mentioned before. But still, you will have to have some knowledge. You will have to implement this camera. And in case of camera, we'll see the dirty number plate. If case of this number plate will be absent for some reason, or it will be let's say, classical placing of this number plate, it won't work very good, let's say. And you will have to run this access control solution. So comparing these two solutions, what I can say, if you have some small premises, some small parking, which is really related to your company only, I think I can recommend you access control solution first of all, because it's more simple, it's easy to implement, there is no programming, nothing like that, and it's quite cheap, so it's budget friendly, let's say. If you are up to make some public parking place, you want to have some more reactions, some more scenarios and everything like that. So definitely you have to go for the NPR solution based on CCTV cameras. So that will bring you more confidence, that will bring you more abilities, because if you're up to basically earn the money on that, so you have to invest some more money as well. So business is business. You have to invest for getting something out of that. So that's my idea. And that's what we can recommend. And some gold middle between some more budget-friendly solution based on access control and some more expensive based on the classical INPR solution server-based. We're going to offer this INPR solution cloud-based made by Partizan. So it will be coming soon. I hope next year, January or February, it will be released. The numbers there will be from majority of the countries like the European Union, Africa, Middle East, and I hope it will be really good and huge accuracy because we are working hard on that. So let's stay tuned, stay in touch. I will present it as soon as we will have at least some beta version, but still it will be same ecosystem of Partizan app and it will be working fine. Same like now you have really enjoying our face recognition and thermal monitor solution. Okay, so it was number one solution, which is safe parking. So we are moving to the number two solution. It's a safe villa, house, or office. Why? Like a private premises, when it's good to have some kind of a protection and door control. So here we're going to compare to different systems and to different scenarios. First one, it will be basically intercoms, and the second one, it will be classic CCTV system, which can bring you quite similar result basically, but with some really huge differences, which I will mention. So if we're gonna speak about the intercoms, I think here access control solution based on intercom is far behind of its rival based on only CCTV. Why? Because using this access control solution made by intercom system, you will have a lot of different options and a lot of different functions. For example, you will be able to speak with someone, you will be able to see someone, and you will be able to react on this visit. Basically, you can open the door and close the door. So you're going to control the door from your phone, from your basically monitor. So which gives you more freedom. And still it's like a budget friendly. So our new system, they already here. So I can really show you how it looks like. So I promised you last time and the last week. So now it's here, it's ready to sell. Here you can see the outdoor IP panel. So it's for the 4 different houses or 4 different flats. So this model will be like for the multi-apartment or something. It's robust, it's made from aluminum. It's the IP solution. So you can connect the LAN cable here, IGA45, and you can connect it to the switch. And from this switch, you can connect it to the monitor inside the house. So which is quite good and quite convenient, of course. So the monitor will be looks like that. I showed you last time. So it's quite slim one. It's good one. It's a touch screen. Again, polished aluminum, plastic part, really good connection with the any hour panel by the IG45 cable as well. So if you have just a villa and you don't need to have some multi-premises or something like that, so the cheapest and the simplest system is this one. It's a small outdoor panel with one button, so you can just ring inside directly to the monitor or to the application. It will ring you at the same time, and this way you can have ability also to open the door, close the door using this outdoor panel. So it works like classical analog system. Just the difference, you will be able to manage it from your mobile phone, from the Partizan app, or you will be able to manage it using the intercom solution, which is inside the house. And of course, it will be connected by the IJ45. If you have a huge and big residential house or some multi-apartment premises, so here is the one. It's the big guy, actually, really big one, but still it's good enough and robust as hell. So this one is like a multi-premises and multi-apartment device. So this one can carry on up to almost 1,000 different flats. And with this one, you can also have a code entrance, the card or tag actually for the entering your house. And the same way you can open it from the monitor or from the mobile app. So it's quite convenient one. And you have here the video function, the audio function as well. So you can speak, you can hear, the house or flat owner can see you, no problem. So again, it's made from the metal from this part, so it's protected quite good from the vandalism or something like that. And here you can also see the PCB board with the RG45 connection. So you just can connect this one to your local network and basically connect it with the existing flats lock, which is downstairs and everything like that. So this is the solution which we have for now, and it's ready to sell. So I really hope to see your pre-orders and everything like that. Basically for this intercom, it will be MyFair cards by default, but of course we can produce with the different kind of readers like, it will be M-Marine cards, and we can produce it with the different readers. For example, we can produce it with the MyFair reader, with the M-Marine reader. So pre-order one will be all other than we have. So we have an M-Marine reader built in. So M-Marine tags or M-Marine cards will be fine enough for this device. If you need something else, it will be pre-ordered, but I do believe this item is mostly for the projects. So in any case, we will have some time. So for now, the lead time of this device is like 1 month plus. So it depends on how many items you need, how fast you need, so we can adjust. But still coming back to our main topic, if we're gonna compare the access control solution based on intercoms with the CCTV, here you can see, so we can even combine those both solutions, because now IP intercoms and IP monitors, they can connect to its to them even IP cameras. So it's not only about the outside calling panels. So you can connect them, of course. You can connect the cameras, and you can connect other intercoms and monitors. So up to 10 monitors, up to 6 IP cameras, and up to 6 outdoor panels. So it can carry on only one monitor like this. So quite good enough and quite flexible system, and also quite big system you can build up from this one. So here you can connect also logs, everything like that, and it will be controlled by your app. So very easy and very convenient. You will ask me, okay, how am I gonna connect this one? So in our mobile app, now you have a wireless connect. And once you go to add in device, then wireless connect, you will see the intercom. So intercom will be added with the wireless connect. So you don't have to do some big job with that. So you're just connecting by the Wi-Fi, you connect into this monitor and you add in the monitor. The special thing you have to consider, you are connecting to the monitor. You never connecting to the panels. So all the communication made by this monitor. So basically, if you would like to have some small solution, like only outside panel like this, and connect it to the phone, you have to wait quite a bit, because in December or the latest in January, we will have a standalone battery powered outdoor unit. So this outdoor unit will be standalone and you will be able to connect it to your phone directly. All of the normal wired devices should be connected to the monitor first, and then monitor you are connecting to your mobile phone. So it's good to know, and it's important when you're gonna consider about the scheme and about some technical drawing for your customer. So just not to be in a trap with that. So I'm just considering that, and I'm telling you about that so you will know. If you're gonna compare this access control solution with the CCTV solution, so basically you can use some cameras which we have. For example, this STD bullet camera and the Partizan camera, they have basically two-way audio. So if you have some visitor and you can put this camera outside your house or near to the door entrance or at the gate pass or something like that, so definitely you can do some functions similar to the access control intercom solution. For example, you can speak with someone using this camera, because this camera is equipped with a microphone and with a speaker. So it's basically two-way audio, so you can speak with someone. But the problem is, after you can speak with someone, you cannot open the door. So it's good enough to see what's happening, but it's not good enough to manage your premises. So when we're talking about the safe villa, safe house, or safe office, I think I will give a score to the access control solution, because same with the ability to see, you have ability to manage, which is really good enough to control your house, your premises, and everything. So it's definitely a huge advantage, and we have to consider that. So if we are talking about the CCTV solution, here you can see, here you can secure your premise, of course, but you cannot manage. So my score, like I said, is going to the access control in this point. Now we're gonna see what's about number 3, which is Safe School. So here we're gonna compare Partizan ACM Safe School module with the school CCTV system. Again, it's really heavy depend on what kind of solution you are like to build up and what is the requirements of your end customer. So definitely in most cases, there will be a different groups of the end customers. If we cannot talk about the Safe School, so one customer group will be the school itself, like a school management. And the second group will be the parents of the basically children's. So considering both tasks and both wishes, I think this solution, which is Partizan ACM Safe School, will be also the best here. Why? Because actually you are not having any problem with the privacy. So you are not filming children, you are not doing something like that unless it's necessary by the law, because I can see that in the European Union, there is the quite hard and tough task to film something, especially if we are talking about the children's. But maybe in other countries, it's not so hard enough and it's okay, or even if maybe it's necessary somewhere. But still, you didn't have to film something. You didn't have to, destroy someone's privacy or something like that from one hand. But from another hand, you have ability to control the movement of the children, which is important for the basically parents. So this Partizan ACM Safe School solution are bringing peace of mind for the parents, first of all. So how it is working? Having our Partizan network controller, it could be any type of our network controller, basically. You are running our ACM server on some PC. It could be PC, basically, it could be laptop, no problem with that. And the building up the system, which consists of 2 readers, one for in, one for out. You can control the blade gate, you can control the turnstile, or you can control the doors. So when the small kid is coming in the school morning time, and he will be checked in with his cards, door will be open or turnstile will be turning. So parents will immediately receive the SMS or some message on a telegram, for example, about the children. So for example, Tom Monroe has left the main entrance or has entered the main entrance or has left the canteen or visited canteen. So you can basically set different premises within the school, and you can really control the movement of each kid within this area. So which is good enough for the basically parents, which could be interesting and good to know for the school administration, because if you have some restricted places or something like that, so maybe you would like to have some notification if someone is trying to go there. So the plus of this system is definitely notification of the parents. The minus, this will be paid solution because we have paid license for the school module. So if you are using just a normal ACM without that module, it will be free of charge. If you are using that module, so it will cost you something. So you can find the price in our price list. It's not huge, but still you have to pay for this solution quite a bit. And basically, you can notify your parents of the children's, and it will be quite flexible. So you can add the children's, remove them in case of they will left the school or something like that. So the next solution will be CCTV solution. So of course, access control cannot protect you after violence or bullying or something like that, which is going to happen in a school. Unfortunately not. And here is the CCTV solution, which is really good solution for this purpose. So pluses of this solution, you can see everything, but to react fast, you have to arrange the security guards. So if it will be just, some system which will be stay somewhere on the shelf and collecting dust there, so it will not help, because here is the essential, the fast reaction on something wrong happened. So if you don't have this kind of a reaction, so I can say the CCTV solution will be really low efficient. So if you have a security guards there, if they have a monitor and they can react on some really suspicious or some dangerous events. So I definitely vote for the CCTV solution in this case, because it can prevent the crime, it can prevent the drug dealing within the school, it can prevent some bullying or something like that, or some violence, because it's really happening. You have to know that. So if there is no security guard post, so I think this solution will be really not so much efficient like it should be. So definitely with this solution, you can see something, but again, you cannot manage something. You cannot manage entrance, you cannot manage some areas, and there is quite a limited ability to have the push notification or some notification on the messengers, because having our Partizan recorders and everything like that, so it's like a closed system. You cannot give the access to the system to every single parent, because it will be really dangerous. They can see something what they don't allow to see. So it's quite hard and quite expensive to arrange the system with the same really flexible notification like access control. So comparing these two, again, we have to consider what is the best and what is the main task, and what kind of really facilities you have within the school to prevent some crime, to control the flow of the children's. What is your main task? You have to think about it and then act with that. So I'm gonna vote for these two solutions altogether. So there should be some cameras around the school or maybe inside the school. And definitely it's good to have this kind of access control solution which will notify the parents. So combining them both, I think will be the best fit and the best result. So that's my opinion. And basically, if we're talking about the safe school, so we can also have ability to make a face detection and a face tracking, so which will really avoid some strangers coming inside. So which is also a good option, and can really save some lives, some health and everything like that. So nowadays it's quite important to know. Okay, I have several questions here. One of the question is, can we connect the barrier with the alarm out, which is in the NVR? So that if camera sees someone, it will open the barrier. No, unfortunately not, because the alarm of the NVR, I think, will not do the job, because you still need some kind of a relay, in my opinion. I think it's kind of a different solution, because the alarm, they can send the signal, but I think for the barrier, it will be not enough. So you will still need some kind of a controller or relay near to the barrier. But let's say theoretically, yes, we can do that, but not only with the NVR and barrier. So you will need some devices in between. And of course, the main problem is to have some logics, you know. So NVR can send the alarm signal in case of something. So for example, in case of movement in some area, it can send a signal. But it means if anybody will moving, so the stranger or a known person, it will open the barrier this way. Okay, so it's hard to get the smart reaction from the NVR basically. That's why it's good to have it from the controller. So controller will be more smart in this way, and controller will bring you some more flexibility with that. So you can set some scenarios and you can work accordingly to that. Otherwise, if you're going to use basically the NVR for the opening the barrier this way, so it will be the same like you are using optopair, and if someone is crossing this optopair, the barrier will be open. So will be no sense in regards of the security in this way. Okay, it was the number 3 solution for the school. And we are moving to the solution number 4, safe shop. So what we have here? So definitely in shop, you can compare 2 different solutions. One solution is the camera solution based on the CCTV, and other solution is our really favorite STD 2MP device, which is a face recognition and the temperature measurement device. And we are talking about that many times. And I really hope you enjoy that, because in every single presentation and the next one, I'm trying to open in for you some new options, some new ideas, how you're going to use it and how you can promote it, and how this device basically can benefit your end customers. So today, again, I'm going to speak about that. So sorry for that, but it's really useful and really on time. So if you have basically access control solution based on STD device, So again, you can manage everything. So this is all-in-one solution like we spoke about last time. So you can manage it, you can administrate it, you can do some special reactions according to the people who is coming. If they are with a higher temperature or without the mask, you can keep your doors closed and they will be not inside. If it's everything fine, like people come in with the mask and the temperature of them is normal, so you can do the reaction of opening the barrier or opening the door. So most welcome for the people who is really taking care about their health and health of other visitors. So no problem with that. So now you can see how does it looks like in our mobile app. So basically you will have a gallery. Here you can see on the left image, it will be gallery with the snapshots. So finally you can see who was there by the snapshots of the faces. And basically on the right side, this is the gallery which you can open by the pressing of the button right side. This is the blue one, which looks like image gallery button. So opening this button, you will be able to do some search, like a people's without the mask, like a people's with a higher temperature, or just to scroll and see who was coming to you. So it is good solution for really detecting some people which is not wearing the mask or having the high temperature or something like that. So basically nowadays for some premises or for some retail places, we have some regulation. For example, here in the Czech Republic, we do expect some new laws which will really regulate how many people can be inside the house or can be inside the retail shop within the square meters. For example, it shouldn't be more than 15 people for the shop of 100 square meters or something like that. So according to that, every retailer asking the question, okay, how am I gonna count how many people I have? For example, I have a shop and I know for sure that should be maximum 40 people inside at the same time, okay? And in this case, if you're gonna install this kind of a barrier, for example, or sanitizing gates, or some turnstile or something like that with our STD device for in and out. And you can put the monitor outside, for example, and run this CMS program, which is related to the STD device. So it can count the people because it will be almost 100% accurate because it will scan your face, scan your temperature and everything. So it means they know for sure how many people was passing by to the direction of inside and how many people was go outside because they will be scanning too. So here you can see, you will see the entry number. For example, it will be 24. You will see the out number 21, and you will always see how many people is still inside. So if it's 3 only, so no problem, it's fine, it's good enough. And if you will see that there is the 40 people, so it means you are reach your maximum limit and you have to stop putting people, letting people go inside. So you have to ask people, please wait before one will go outside and then one can come inside. So it could be working like that. It's a ready-made solution which can help you not only to administrate and manage something, but also will be aligned for the existing laws or existing regulation. I'm not talking about it will be in every country and in every place, but still it will be in Czech Republic for sure, and it might be at your place. So it's good to know immediately and when it will be there, so you will be ready and you will be prepared for the offering of the solution to your customers. If you're talking about the CCTV system with the people counting, for example, it can be also similar helpful for the retail place, because definitely you can count how many people was in and out. But the main problem and essential issue, you cannot see how many people is inside at your premises now. So if you are fine enough just to know some statistics, for example, depending on the days, depending on the month, weeks, and everything like that, definitely combination of our SH smart cameras and our SH DVR and AVR will bring you ability to have this kind of statistics and analytics. So you will see the results of visiting of your premises every day, every month, every week, and whatsoever. So you can have a reports to your email directly every day, every week, again, every month. So you can set it quite easily. But the main problem, like I said, there will be no information about how many visitors inside your shop now. So if it's not a problem for you, definitely you can go for this CCTV solution and for the smart solution based on the CCTV cameras. Because if you don't need to control your entrance and there is a free flow of the people in and out, So the most biggest concern is like anti-shoplifting. And basically, if you have a retail shop and retail point of sale, so you have to care about more what's going on inside than what's going on outside, or what is the people flow in and out of your shop. So if there is no regulation from the government, I'm going to vote for the CCTV solution, because it will bring you more ideas about how to improve your business, about how to make some dead places inside your shop more efficient, about what is the real reaction of the people to your advertising, to your promotions and everything like that, because you can really measure that. If you have a Black Friday, so you can exactly count how many people, of course, with some variety, maybe it will be like 90% of the accuracy or something, but still it's good to know how many people was visiting your shop at that time, how many people was another day, and everything like that. So you can just compare it, and it's good and powerful marketing solution and marketing tool for yourself. So if you have some regulations from the government and everything, so unfortunately you have to invest more, and you have to use the STD device as well, which are going to measure the temperature, which are going to see and detect the people without a face mask. And finally, it can be seen how many people is inside your shop now, just to be aligned with the existing laws and existing regulations. So finally, you can make and draw the line here in your shop, and you can just measure how many people will be crossing this line. And as you can see here, you can really adjust the sensitiveness. You can switch it on and off. You can make it like indoor, outdoor, depending on what the camera you have. So you can arrange to send in the emails, and with these notifications, you can have some different analytics, which is good for the retail, and it's good for basically your business, because it's not only a security tool, it's kind of a management and sales tool, which is really powerful. So comparing these two solutions, access control and CCTV solution for the retail shops, I think in most cases, CCTV solution will be better. But nowadays, exactly at that moment, so you have to consider also access control solution, which can bring you additional ability to be aligned with the existing laws, or maybe to make your premises more safe for the visitors, which will again rise the level of trust to your sales point, which is good for the sales as well, and more people will be visiting you. So basically, we was speaking about these 4 solutions, and now we're gonna make it again for someone who is joining us later on. So today we are speaking about basically 4 different solutions where we're comparing the access control and the CCTV. Which is the best? What to choose? What to go for? So number 1 was the parking solution. So we were comparing basically the access control solution based on the long range readers with the CCTV solution based on ANPR solutions. It was really hard to choose which one is better. In some cases, it's good to have the access control if you are tight with the budget, or if you have some special vehicles which can be dirty and where it could be extremely hard to recognize the number plates. In most cases, of course, ANPR solution based on cameras is much better, but it will be more expensive, but it will bring you some additional abilities. So you have to consider what is the main task for your project. If we are talking about the safe villa and house or office, let's say some private premises, so here we can compare the intercom solution versus CCTV solution. So I'm not talking something about CCTV is bad or something. So it's definitely must have, but definitely intercom solution is must have even more, because here you can combine everything together, and it will be working as a management solution, because you can open the door, open the gates, you can manage who is coming and who is going outside and everything, together with the CCTV to have a general idea what's happening around your house. So here I'm voting for the intercom definitely. For the safe school, again, you have to consider what is the main task: to rise the level of the security at this premise, or just to notify and make the parents happy with the information about the children which is coming in and out, and they are moving within the premises. So I'm voting for the both. So here I can see the draw like a 1-1. So there is no winner, because you have to combine all together, and that will be the best choice definitely for the school administration, for you as for the integrator, and basically for the parents and for the kids as well. And if we're talking about the retailers, so here for the shops, I think must-have solution for sure is the CCTV solution, because it can bring you ability to see, to measure, to administrate, to count something, to work with the advertising, to rise your average sales and everything like that. So it's not only a security solution, it's also a powerful marketing tool. But nowadays, during this COVID pandemic, you have to consider also STD solution, because at this moment, it can bring you a good ability to be in line with the existing regulations, requirements, and even government laws, to count how many people is inside, not to exceed this amount of people in your premises. Basically, you can check the people with the mask or without mask. You can measure the temperature and make your retail shop the best place in the world without COVID, without any infected people, where it's completely 100% safe. So that was all I would like to say today. And now I will have some questions. Regarding the ANPR, is there integration with the access control with gate barrier? So basically, like I said, there should be for example, a wireless Wi-Fi relay. We're gonna represent the smart relays, I think, end of this year or beginning of the next year. So if you're gonna combine our CCTV cloud solution plus the smart relays, so you can manage all together from the mobile app. So you can connect the smart relay to your gate barrier, and basically once the camera will see that the number is in the whitelist, so it will be reaction to this relay to open the barrier. So we can combine those kind of scenarios, so you can make it manually if you want. So it will be available in our mobile app. So like I said, and like I mentioned, for the Partizan ANPR solution, it is coming soon, and it will be cloud-based, because we don't believe much in some heavy server-based solutions. We would like to have it like a thin, good, and really cost-effective. So monthly payments will bring you really peace of mind and quite good flexibility. So you don't have to invest a lot of money in the solution, which you have to use for many years, and you have to service them and everything like that. So here we are bringing some new wave and a new mentality on the security solution. It should be convenient. You use it, you are fine. You don't need it, you just cancel it. Okay. Yeah, so the question is a camera with the ANPR. Yes, we don't charge much, because like I said, we are preferring the ANPR solution. But now when you see the ANPR camera in our price list, you have to consider that this is only camera. There is no software on board, there is nothing. So all the software will be in our cloud, and it will be next year, January or maximum February. So just wait a bit, it will be there. But for now, when you see the camera, you have to understand that this is only camera. And you have to buy server, you have to buy license for the software, and then it will be working fine as it should be. Because without that, it will not work. And of course, you have to have some relay to open the barrier to react when the camera see the whitelist or blacklist car coming in. Okay, some other questions you have? Was it so much clear today? I can't believe it. So again, for someone who is joining us later, I will show you again our new intercoms. So this is the monitor, which is really luxury looking, which is thin. This will be some townhouse solution for the 4 different flats or 4 different houses in one place. So that would be the big guy for the residential building, when you can connect up to 1,000 flats all in one. So you can call, or you can open by the code, you can open by the card or tag. Here is the Marine Reader building. Or you can call someone and they will be open the door using the mobile application or their monitor, which will be inside the house, inside the flat basically. And the small one It's like a villa device, which will be outside of your villa, for example. So it's normal IP outside panel, video plus audio. So you can just press the button and you will be calling to the monitor inside the house and to the application Partizan at the same time. So you can open your gates or your barrier or your door remotely using your mobile application. And the same way you can open it from the monitor when someone is calling. So all that is 100% IP based. It's an IP solution, which is good enough if you have existing network, which is good enough if you would like to manage your intercoms remotely. So I'm really welcoming you to test, to try, to have a demo from us. No problem, we have everything here. To connect is quite convenient and quite easy. All you have to have is just a small switch, PoE switch, which we're already offering and promoting. And you can connect everything together within, I think, a few minutes, it will be working. Question is, which kind of reader we can connect with the STD2MP? Actually, STD2MP, it has a Vigent 26/3234 protocol. So basically, you can connect any existing reader you have. So you can connect Marine reader, you can connect MyFair reader, you can connect, I think, even HID reader if you have. So it's brand agnostic. It's just a Vigent protocol 26/34. So it's up to you, any reader you can connect, that is no problem. Yeah. The question is, I didn't see any solution that includes AHD cameras. Is it also part of solution, IP camera solution? So basically today we're mostly speaking about really network solutions, because AHD is a quite old school for the moment. So I can call AHD solution kind of security kits, but I cannot call it solution itself, you know, because there is basically no solution. AHD cameras and AHD DVR, it's just, that's all, you know. So if we are talking about solution, it means you can combine, you can add, you can have some level of flexibility within this kit. So which you cannot achieve, of course, with the AHD solution, unfortunately. So AHD, I cannot call solution, is just the AHD kits. IP, I can call solution, because within the Partizan range of products, you can really combine a lot of different things. Like you can combine our access control with our IP cameras, because you can see our IP cameras in the access control software. You can connect and control basically IP cameras with our this intercom monitors, which is IP as well. And finally, you can even connect and control some doors and gates or barriers using the ANPR solution, plus some smart IP Wi-Fi relays, plus some access controllers and so on. So that is solution. That is what we call in the really flexible way of doing some security business. So that's why there was nothing about the AHD, unfortunately. So AHD is quite fine and nice, but it's closed system. So you cannot combine it somehow in an efficient way. So that's why I think it's fine enough. But, you know, if you are considering only CCTV, so you can go for the AHD to save some budget. If you do expect some, you know, different systems or combined solution or some, you know, flexibility or making something for the future. So definitely it's only IP systems. Never mind what we are talking about the AHD, I mean, for the CCTV or access control, the same. We have still in our offer AHD monitors for the intercoms, but the really demand on that is lower and lower from year to year. And the same, we still have the IP solution for all of our systems. We have an IP-based access control, we have IP-based intercoms, and we have IP-based CCTV solutions, which is good enough. So I hope I really answer your question. So if no more question, I thank you very much. And I really hope you enjoyed today. So there was Dmitry from Partizan, the CEO and owner, and it was comparison access control versus CCTV solution. So next week, we're gonna make some small webinar. It will be less boring than today's, of course. We will speak about 3 levels of partnership when we are talking about our cloud. So everybody is thinking about money. Everybody wants to earn some more money. So next week, we're going to speak about 3 levels of partnership with the Partizan cloud and how to earn and how to manage your customers in this way. So we will speak about where is the money in our cloud business. So stay tuned, stay in touch, and I hope to see you soon next week in Friday in same place, same time. Thank you very much, and the best weekend for you all. Thank you. Bye-bye.